Hey everyone, it's me, Miss Crichton. Today's FQ is how can we prepare for the discussion tomorrow? For the do now, I want you to complete a Google survey that will help me plan for our discussion tomorrow. The main focus of your work today will be to write your final hypothesis or claim paragraph. Your claim is answering our unit question. Was violent or nonviolent resistance a better strategy for Indigenous people facing removal in the 1830s? But first, I want to go over some tips for working with evidence. This is what you will need to do in order to reach proficiency, meaning a grade of 90 or higher. Write a clear claim, which is your topic sentence, that responds directly to the unit question. Write a clear claim or topic sentence that responds directly to the unit question. To answer the unit question, you need to explain why nonviolent resistance would work better than violent resistance or vice versa. It's not enough to just argue that Indigenous people should resist. Support your claim with evidence from at least 3 different sources, and make sure you explain how each piece of evidence supports your claim. How is this evidence showing that one type of resistance is better than another? A common writing mistake that a lot of high school students make is including way too many quotations. Evidence doesn't have to be quoted. In fact, most of your evidence should be paraphrased into your own words. In a single paragraph, you should only have one quotation, tops, and you don't need to include any. Here's a good rule of thumb. If you only care about the information, you should paraphrase the evidence into your own words. You should only quote if you really care about the exact way something was said or about the person who said it. If you decide to include a quotation, make sure it's short and well chosen. Whether you decide to quote or paraphrase, you always have to give credit to your source. Do this by citing the author's name or the publication if you don't have the author's name. I didn't give you a source for the timelines, which is my mistake, so you can just say, according to the timeline, if you use evidence from one of the timelines. Use these models below to give credit to your sources. These sentence starters sound much more sophisticated and adult than in document A it states. Proofread for grammar and spelling mistakes. The most common mistakes I see are capitalization errors and run-on sentences. Remember to use periods to break up long sentences. Also, when you use pronouns like they, make sure it's clear who they refers back to. When in doubt, just say specifically who you mean to avoid confusion. If you don't remember all of these tips, that's okay. You will have a chance to revise your work before you submit and after receiving a grade and feedback. You should start today's assignment by rereading your past revisions of your hypothesis. Then write your final hypothesis or claim paragraph. This is lesson 5 in your Google Doc. That's it from me. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.